Manchester United won, West Ham 0 in a game that was of two halves. The first half belonged to Manchester United, total domination. Second half, second half was ready for a team which goes by the names of West Ham United, and obviously David De Gea really put out 3 world-class saves. Therefore, though I'm seeing people saying 2, but obviously if you count that of Kurt Zuma, Antonio, and Declan Rice, those 3 were really world-class, and obviously some blocks put in by Lisandro Martinez, Gea Dalot, and very many others in that midfield area or in that area of the central defense really helped United win this game of football. So guys, welcome to this channel, United Matters channel. Obviously, I'm here to bring you the player ratings as far as this game of football is concerned, according to me, and obviously I'm entitled to my own opinion, and obviously you are also entitled to your own opinion. I'm really giving you the opinion as how we watch this game of football, and you can as well go in the comment section and tell me what you think about how we really watched this game of football and how we won. Now, first and foremost, we are talking of David De Gea. He had a very silent first half, apart from him coming out and really doing a very good distribution of the ball from his goal area, and secondly coming out and really acting as a sweeper goalkeeper when that ball was really directed to, was it Gerard Bowen, and obviously really ran it through, was it Benarima, and obviously came in through and really hit it into the camera guys, and obviously did his job very well in the first half. I really believe that in the first half, did the West Ham have a shot on target in the first half? I doubt. That effort that really went on target was really an offside, and it was ruled out. So he had also pulled out that good save, but obviously they said it's an offside, but it would have gone also in his favor, and that goal would have gone in even if they never really blowed the whistle that it was really an offside goal for a side which goes by names of West Ham. But obviously David De Gea played a very huge role, and we are almost getting there. For shot stopping, he's really undoubted. To me, he's the best shot stopper in the world, and him trying to go on and really begin to be a good shot stopper is really something that should go on and really hail a lot onto this channel, because this guy is really improving game in, game out as far as his ball distribution is concerned. Today I've seen him really pass out from behind, and guys, let me show you his game by numbers before I really go in through to really bring you what I call his rating in here onto this channel, and that is the United Matters channel. Then David De Gea, this has been compiled by Statman Dave. You know him, he's really a football analyst seen on Sky Sports, BBC, and elsewhere, and obviously he's telling us that David De Gea had 40 touches. Can you imagine? When did you last see David De Gea having close to an average of 40 touches in the game of play? 40 touches, a goalkeeper, that is David De Gea. Improving, and if I told you compare him to the likes of Ederson, I think he's really going in the right direction. Then he had 77% passing accuracy, good. 4 saves, 2 clearances, 3 long balls completed, 1 save from close range, 1 punch, and 1 sweep. That is David De Gea for you. So this performance he put up, obviously I give him a 9 out of 10, because if he doesn't pull out those 3 saves, one of Kurt Zuma and the other of Antonio and the other of Declan Rice in the 10 minutes, this game draws or West Ham wins it, because in the second half United really decided to sit behind and they never really took the game to West Ham. That's it. So I believe David De Gea was the hero of us today, and Ten Hag is going to tell us that they defend with 11 men. If those in front really fail to go on and do the job, the goalkeeper will come on and really help United to get that job done and dusted. That is what Ten Hag really told the media. And obviously, I'm going to return with that with what Ten Hag really told the media onto the United Matters channel, and really be very much well ready to see what he really came out and really told them into the post-match press conference. So David De Gea, a 9 out of 10. What's your rating for David De Gea for his performance today in the game of West Ham on the scale or rating of 10? That's it. After David De Gea, we go to the right back of Manchester United. Obviously, he goes by names of Gea Dalot. He came in here in 2018 in the January transfer window. He was brought in here by Jose Mourinho by then. He came with an injury, and he went out and really praised Jose Mourinho for really signing him and really trusting him to come here at Manchester United. And obviously, with the performances Gea Dalot is putting in, guys, you're really going to get to know that he's really trying on to improve. The crosses is putting him through. Before that header of Rashford that went at the back of the net, do you remember the header that Rashford directed the goalkeeper? And obviously it was really a very pinpoint cross into the 18 yards box area of West Ham by Gea Dalot. He put in close to 5 crosses in the entire game. So I believe if at all he really increases his crosses to 10, he might be averaging an assist in almost 3 games, and that is great. That's what we would love from your right back, not so? So he did a very good job. He had a lot of blocks. He headed away a lot of balls at the far post, and obviously he really had a very good game going forward. And the way he closed down that post of his, he really looked immense, and obviously he really deserves a lot of recognition in this game of football. And obviously, let me show you his game by numbers compiled by Statman Dave. 5 ball recoveries, 5 clearances. Can you imagine 5 clearances at the far post? Why do I come out and really call out these 5 clears and praise them a lot? Because if he doesn't clear them, that means there is a West Ham player who is going to go on and really direct that shot onto our goal. It will either go inside, or he'll be saved by David De Gea, or it will go outside by the mercy of the Lord. So that's why I really want to go on and really talk about the 5 clearances. 4 grand duels won, 4 out of 4 long passes completed, and I saw him do that a lot to the Rashford side and Luke Shaw. Those were diagonals made by him. Then 4 key passes, 4 tackles won, 3 interceptions, 2 crosses completed, 2 out of 2 aerial duels won, and 1 dribble completed. He had an outstanding performance in every area of the pitch. If at all you look at those performances that are put up there, they really show you how good he was in this game of football, and he deserves to be having an 8 out of 10 performance today. That's it. He deserves an 8 out of 10 performance today. So what's your rating for Gea Dalot into this game of football as we took on a side which goes by the names of West Ham at Old Trafford? Then we go to the man who really played another huge job, that is Luke Shaw. I believe Luke Shaw had a very good game, brought in crosses after crosses. He found Ronaldo, I think, once in the second half, and in the first half he tried to go on and really lay in those crosses that we are not all that pinpointing. But all in all, he really played very well defensively. He was really solid. Jarrod Bowen was really pocketed by Luke Shaw. He was not a threat as everyone would have expected, that when you're going to play West Ham, Jarrod Bowen would cause a lot of trouble to your side. But obviously, that wasn't the case for Manchester United, and we went ahead to do the needful, and we went ahead to win this game of football by 1-0. Luke Shaw, very solid, and obviously press resistant at Manchester United. On the scale of 10, 7 out of 10 for Luke Shaw. Yeah, he failed to really create an assist, but obviously he was flying well, and the way he links up with Rashford onto the wide area of the left side of the pitch is really immense, and I believe Erik ten Hag is really impressed by how they are performing in their for you. But I believe he really had a very good performance, and I believe he is really impressive. And the manager of a team which goes by the names of England, who was in the stands at Old Trafford, I think is pleased by how his English players played today, and I'm giving Luke Shaw a 7 out of 10 on the rating of 10. What are you giving Luke Shaw on the rating of 10? We go to the man, Lisandro Martinez. This guy, you see, there are players I really feel like I shouldn't even start rating into the player ratings, because his performances are consistent. And when a player starts to put out consistent performances like this, you really even forget of how good he is, because you are so much used to what he does. That is Lisandro Martinez, because everything he does, it's not novice to me. It's the same thing he does. He puts in a 9 out of 10 to 8 out of 10 performances every game. You get? He always stands out in that defense. Even with Rafael Varane out, he is that crown in the jewel in that central defense partnership that really played today between him and Harry Maguire. This guy, the blocks he put in through, there is a very hard shot that was directed to David De Gea by, is it Antonio, and obviously headed it out. He was really great and immense, and obviously Statman Dave had to go on and really put in what we call the stats for this guy, and even his forward distribution game is really very great for Lisandro Martinez, and the way he cuts in and obviously goes ahead to really use his energy. And did you see his battle between him and Antonio? The guy is really hard and solid. You see, Antonio really knocked him, and obviously Lisandro Martinez said, I'm going nowhere, I'm still firm, and I'm not going to get you into a very easy camp to go on and really score against Manchester United. That is this guy. He was really great and obviously did a very fantastic job. Now, when you look at Lisandro Martinez game by numbers versus West Ham, he had a 92% passing accuracy. Note that. 92% passing accuracy, Lisandro Martinez. He had 79 passes, 58 touches completed, 4 out of 4 ground duels won, 9 blocks, 3 ball recoveries, 3 out of 4 aerial duels won, 3 clearances, and 2 tackles won. This is the guy, the man of the moment, the butcher, coming in from Argentina. Ajax signed him, and obviously Erik ten Hag signed him at 55 million euros. And I believe by the time we end this season, the price at which we really bought him won't be really a topic of discussion. He has gone ahead to silence very many critics that that have always called him short and not able to win aerial duels. But when you look at the stats and the ratings of the defenders in the Premier League, he has won more aerial duels than any of the likes of the long ones, like the Virgil van Dijks, the Thiago Silvas, the Salibas, the Magales. So Arsenal fans are the most ones that have been really silenced because they are really bantering him and really saying he's very short. Can he come in the Premier League and really do something? And obviously this guy is really showing them that Mikel Arteta had an eye test that was proven on Lisandro Martinez, and obviously he shunned Arsenal and really came in and played for Manchester United. So Arsenal fans feel it. The guy is really doing a very good job at Manchester United, and obviously he's one of the best central defenders in the Premier League. And I will be really stunned if he doesn't make it to the Premier League team of the season, unless otherwise he deteriorates, but I don't see him deteriorating because his mentality is really of a soldier. He's a soldier. That's why he's called a butcher. Licha. Butcher. Butcher. That is a man who goes by the names of Lisandro Martinez, and I'm giving him an 8 out of 10 today. He really put up a very good performance. And if at all you've been following our player ratings for Manchester United, this guy has always gone ahead to put in 8 out of 10 performances, 9 out of 10 performances. And I believe that we are even doing him a disjustice for not giving him a 10 out of 10 because this guy is hard. He's solid. You get? He's solid and obviously very hard into that central defense of Manchester United. So thanks to Erik ten Hag for really coming in for a player like him and really bringing him at Manchester United. And that is a player who goes by the names of Lisandro Martinez. Let's go to Harry Maguire. I believe he really had a very fair game. Not a good game like Lisandro Martinez. He had a fair game. Yeah, a little bit sloppy, but I won't blame him a lot because he's coming in from injury. He has not been playing a lot. He just played 45 minutes against Chelsea at Old Trafford, and today he has played 90 minutes. And I can't blame the manager for bringing him on the field of play. Reason being, he's the only central defender that we had to partner with Lisandro Martinez because Lindelof really got an injury, and that shows you how bad we are off because our defenders are really injury prone, especially Lisandro, especially Varane and Lindelof, that can partner well with Lisandro Martinez. Obviously, we are left with no choice of Harry Maguire, and that's why I call in for the hurry up of Tuanzebe from injury because I believe he would have been playing some games right now. I believe he can go on and impress the manager because he's solid, he's really great, tall, fast, and good on the ball, meaning that partnering him with Lisandro Martinez will be really better. And today I believe Lisandro Martinez played well, Harry Maguire played well, but obviously the communication was really lacking, and you see to it that they don't feel one another. You saw the defense of United, they really chest punched as you see them high-fiving. You see the high-fiving, it's between David De Gea, Diego Dalot, Lisandro Martinez, Diego Dalot, Luke Shaw. It looks like Harry Maguire is isolated and he is in his own island. Not so. That's it. So let's see what Harry Maguire's game was by numbers. 83% passing accuracy, 67 touches, 8 clearances, 5 headed clearances, 3 blocks, 2 out of 3 aerial duels won, 1 clearance off the line. That is Harry Maguire, obviously impressing the English international manager who was in the stands of the field. That is a manager, Gary Southgate. 6 out of 10 for me, Harry Maguire. His performance was average because it was not all that exceptional. Not all that exceptional because he was passed on a lot. Some foul that the referee never gave for United to concede during the end of the first half. I think it was beginning of the second half at the edge of the Tina's box area. He looked a little bit sloppy. He passed really. He put in very bad passes, close to 3 or 4 passes that he was going in for the long ball. I don't know, it was the game plan of the manager that was supposed to go in for the long ball. So I hated that. But obviously he does get a 6 out of 10. Let's see whether he really goes in to put in a very good performance against Real Sociedad, because it looks like he's the only option we've got against Real Sociedad in the game of football that is going to be played on Thursday in Spain. That is Manchester United. Now, going to the midfield, obviously there is Casemiro, there is Eriksson, and obviously which other player? And obviously Bruno Fernandes. Now, let's start with Casemiro. Casemiro really shielded that back four very, very well. If you are to look for a player who really gave us a shield that we all really deserved, it's Casemiro. And Casemiro deserves his flowers, guys. He did very well. He played very well today. A very good game. Shielding in the for you. Passing a little bit sloppy, but I will believe that he's better than what we've got. And obviously, linking up with Eriksson in the first half was really great. But in the second half, there is the way we really lost grip onto this game of football. And I believe that was as a result of us not pressing high up the pitch a lot. And obviously, we really lost some beats of the game, and our rhythm sequences and patterns never really formed out as we really deserved them to see them happen. But obviously, we remained Manchester United, and we really caused a lot of havoc to West Ham in the first half. Second half, obviously, West Ham took over, but that can't be a reason for us to go out and really not hail Casemiro. I believe Casemiro deserves a 7.5 out of 10. He really put in a very good performance today, and obviously, I saw him even finding out some passes to the wide areas and to look out Ronaldo. Different CDM altogether. I believe by the end of this season, people will believe that is the best CDM in the world. Coming in the Premier League, dominating, better than Rodri, Fabinho, Jorginho, and Thomas Partey. And people are really going to go on and really believe that Casemiro is really the best central defensive midfielder in the world. And what he's really displaying on the field of play, guys, it's really out of this world, and people are not appreciating him, but he's really doing great. Casemiro, 7 out of 10. What's the rating we're giving Casemiro on the scale of 10? I'm giving him a 7.5 out of 10. We go to Christian Eriksen, creating in the assist, putting out a lot of passes in the 18 yards in the box of the opponent, but I believe he did better, control of the game, but the moment it clocked the 60th minute, he was nowhere to be seen this game of football. That's why the manager took him off. Though he really took a lot of time to take him off. I believe he was supposed to be taken off in the 60th minute. But the manager took him off, I think, with 10 minutes to go and brought on Freddy. So I believe he played a lot of minutes, but he played better. And these are his game by numbers. 84 touches, 81% passing accuracy, 59 passes completed, 24 final third passes, 11 ball recoveries, 5 long balls completed, 3 key passes, 2 crosses completed, 1 big chance created, and 1 assist. In there for you, another class performance coming in from the Danish international. Rating 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. That is Eriksen for you. We go to Anthony Elanga, coming in, not to be playing a lot of time. I want you to go ahead and say it was not really great, because the plan of the manager was him to go on and really put physicality, and always the physicality really worked out and really gave him what he deserved. He ran a lot on the pitch, not good. He had one of the chances because Casemiro shielded off the defender of West Ham, and he was really looking in goal, and he went in for a sloppy shot to find that really curled into the corner flag. It was in the mouth of the goal. He would have gone ahead to do better and direct that shot to the goalkeeper, and he couldn't. So 6 out of 10. I'm not going to give him 5. Average game, 6 out of 10. We go to Marcus Rashford, a man of the day, scoring his 100th goal for Manchester United. It really reminds me how he really came in through in the starting 11 of United. We are playing Midtjylland in 2016. Was it 2016? 2016, 2015. Martial was injured. Memphis Depay was injured. And I believe even, was it Van Persie was injured? And obviously, United had to go on and really bring a straighter forward from the academy. 16 years of age, made his debut for Manchester United. He scored a brace. He scored a brace on Thursday. On Saturday, he came in through. He hit Arsenal by 2 goals in there for you. He went ahead to score against Man City, and that's how he really made his name at Manchester United, and obviously became a household name at Manchester United. Ever since then, the rest has been history. Last season, Rashford was off, but it looks like Rashford is back on fire and firing. He has played how many games? I think he has played all the Premier League games. That's it. I think there is a Premier League game he never really did. Not so. There is a Premier League game Rashford never played. I think he has played a total of how many games? I want to be exact. Let me check here, guys. I don't want to come here and really lie to you and give you false information. Rashford has played 12 Premier League matches. You get? And he has 4 goals in the Premier League. But aren't they 4 goals in the Premier League? Let me see. He scored 2 against Arsenal. He scored 1. Let me see. He first scored in the game of Arsenal. He first scored in the game of Liverpool. He scored in the game of Arsenal 2 goals. Then he has scored in the game of Nottingham, right? Those are 4 goals. In the UEFA Europa League, he scored a goal. He scored 2 goals against Omonia, and he scored 1 against Sheffield. So those are 7 goals this season. So in 15 games, the guy has how many goals? He has close to 7 goals and 2 assists. Yeah, 2 assists, meaning that he's having close to 10 goal involvements. Not bad. And I believe he's really going to be one of those players that are going to be so much pivotal. Rashford, 7 out of 10 for me. We got Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, silent game, getting into areas, not getting off the game, trying to find shots from far. And obviously, I believe that shot he really went in for when Rashford released him would have gone in for an effort that would have seen him really take an extra touch and really find a Bruno at the far post to really lay it inside. So he really had a silent game. It was really a quiet game for me, and I'm giving him a 6 out of 10. Ronaldo. The game was average for me. Then players that really came on through: Scott McTominay, 6 out of 10. Freddie, 6 out of 10. Really even had a chance to really grant us a 2-0 lead. It really hit the post and came back into play. 6 out of 10. Who else came on through? Ten Hag brought on Scott McTominay. He brought on Freddie. Did he make only 2 substitutions? I think he made only 2 substitutions. That's it. He took off Eriksson and Anthony Elanga. The rest of the players really played 90 minutes. Obviously, those are the players. Oh, had gotten Bruno Fernandes. Oh, Bruno. Did I rate Bruno? But Bruno really had a very good game, but obviously average one, known to the levels as how he performed against Chelsea, Tottenham Hotspur. That's not the kind of game he really had. So I believe he's really a very good player, but he had an average game and he gets a 6 out of 10. So guys, tell me what you think about the player ratings. I've gone ahead to give these United players as far as the game of football is concerned. My allocation to them, what do you think about it? Onto the United Matters channel. Rokan David is my name, and obviously Erik ten Hag, the manager, I'm giving him an 8 out of 10, because when I was thinking about the rating I'm going to give Erik ten Hag, I thought he deserved a 6 or 7, but it came to my mind and asked myself, do you think he never went in for such a decision? He went for it because in the first half he had a lion's share of the possession. He was really going ahead and really attacking West Ham left, right, and center. And when he got that one goal he deserved, he really trusted his defense and told them, please, can we sit back and really hit them on the break? So I believe that's the plan. That's the plan of the manager. And what really fails this plan is Ronaldo being not a player to do what we call the hold-up play. That's it. But if at all Ronaldo could be a better player to do the hold-up play at a team which goes beneath Manchester United, then the rest would have been history for this team of Manchester United. So I'm giving Erik ten Hag an 8 out of 10 after knowing that he really went ahead to go on and do this intentionally. He deliberately did it to sit back. And what really made him do this? Obviously, Anthony was absent because he really got a knock in training. Secondly, the lack of balance at the defense because Lindelof and Rafael Varane were away and he never really wanted to expose Harry Maguire. If Harry Maguire had been here playing and being fit and not being away for close to 20 days, he would have really brought him and really played a high line a lot. That's why he played a deep line, meaning that the manager really went ahead to really know that this is what the required tool was required to kill off West Ham. Thank you very much for watching in. Rokan David is my name. Your reactions are welcome to the player ratings of Manchester United as they really went ahead to win West Ham by 1-0 at Old Trafford. I hand you over to the Almighty Lord. May him protect you abundantly, and obviously we are coming back with the manager's reaction in our other video. I'm out for now. Thank you for watching in. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel because we want to hit 9,000 subscribers. We are 300 subscribers away from hitting 9,000 subscribers, and obviously please I call you upon to subscribe to this channel and let us grow this channel to the level it's supposed to be on. I'm out. Ciao.